Hello everyone, myself Mahipal Parekh. I am a data science and business analytics intern at the Sparks Foundation. So this is my task 4, which is exploratory data analysis, terrorism. Let's see the problem statement first. Perform exploratory data analysis on dataset global terrorism. As a security defense analyst, try to find out the hot zone of terrorism. What all security issues and insights you can derive by EDA. So let's begin. Firstly, I imported the necessary libraries, which are pandas, numpy, seaborn, matplotlib. And I also installed another library which is named as Folium. Folium is a Python library used for visualizing geoseptical data. Folium is a Python wrapper for leaflet.js, which is a leading open source JavaScript library for plotting interactive graphs. Then I started reading the data and here I read the data with the help of pandas, and the dataset link is given over here. You can check this out. Then I get all the mm, required information from the dataset using pandas, and then I start finding terror attacks and death injuries. I find the data for the number of total confirmed fatalities for US and the number of confirmed non-fatal injuries for US. I start plotting a graph in between number of dead or injuries and database with the help of matplotlib. So it shows confirmed fatalities and non-fatal injuries from US. And here had given, you can check this out, that dotted line of red gives the number of total confirmed fatal, and green line dot like this gives the number of non-confirmed fatal injuries for US. And here I have given, you can check this out. Okay, then I plot another graph in between that and injuries at all time, means kills. Here's the graph. In the majority of act of terrorism, the mortality rate and injuries were low, but a small number of action leads to many deaths and injuries. Then, frequency of terrorist action in customized region. As done, I had told you already that we have created clusters above, and right now we are going to use those regions. So, firstly, let's analyze in Middle East and North Africa. I found the data. I got the data with the help of pandas of Middle East and North Africa. Then I started plotting a graph. So here, this is a graph. So terrorist attacks have increased in recent year. As you can see, the bar graph is going upwards. Then I started plotting another graph, which is comparing those who died in terror attacks in the world and Middle East and North Africa. Firstly, I got the data with the help of pandas for both, and then I started plotting with the help of matplotlib. And here's the another graph, number of dead and database index. But the graph is for comparing those who died in terror attacks in the world and Middle East and North Africa. And then now let's find terror attacks of a particular year and their location. So firstly, let's filter the data for a particular year with the help of pandas. I had choose a year which is 1970 and filtered the data according to that. For the map, you can see, I had plot a map over here, and I have already told that Folium is used to plot geoseptical maps, means Folium is used for visualizing geoseptical data. So as we have already created a cluster, and with the help of that cluster and Folium, I plotted a graph over here. You can see that it will show you each and every particular place for the terror attacks, just like this. Hope this is for America, and this is for Asia. This is Karachi. You can check this out. Okay, 84% of terror attacks in 1970 had done were carried out on the American continent, And in 1970, the Middle East and North Africa currently the center of wars, terror attack, and faced only one terror attack. You can check this. So total number of people killed in terror attacks. So let's find the total number of people, means kill data. So with the help of pandas, we can get, and here's the number of total number of death in terror attacks, which is 4,11,868. So let's look at what type of attack these deaths were made of. And attacks was, so with the help of pandas, I divided it attack type 1 and attack type 1.txt and got the data. And kill, assault, armed assault, assassinate, bomb explosion. These all are the attack types which are given in our data set, and these are the kills, number of kills. Basically, we have the maximum number of kills in hostage taking, kidnapping, and then sorry, I am real sorry. We have the highest number of kills in bombing and explosion. So this is the type kill format data info. You can check this. I plotted a graph. The graph types of terrorist attack that cause deaths. So this is a pie chart, and each and every type of attack has its own color and given divided it into percentage basis. So assault, armed assault, and bombing explosion are seen to be the heaviest, and both of they combinedly cause 77% of death of these attacks. So number of killed in terrorist attacks by the country. I have done the same thing as I have done for the terrorist type of attacks. We have created two files like this, and then all the countries which have faced the terror attacks and the number of kills which happened in the country. And as you can see, the maximum number of deaths occurs in Afghanistan, which is 39,384. And here's all the data related to this kill. Then I started finding number of people killed by countries. I start plotting a graph in between killed people and number of people killed in a country. So here each and every country is over here. You can check this: China, Chile, Chad, and this is the graph how much people are killed by the terror attacks in these countries. Then another graph in between number of people killed by countries, killed people for the remaining countries, and here's India. You can check this, approximately 19,000 people, and this is for the remaining countries, and that's what. Thank you.